Hey guys, welcome back to another Dragonheir Silent Gods video for Season 4. In today's video I'm going to be looking at the new artifact sets that we are going to be using in Season 4. Before I get into that though, I just want to say a huge thank you to Dragonheir Silent Gods for sponsoring this video. If you are interested in giving the game a try, please do click the link in the description or the pinned comment and get involved today. So as we know, with each new season, the artifact sets that we are able to pick up do alternate. Obviously, the epic ones and the rare ones don't change, so we're always going to get crit rate, flat attack for attack percent for rare. Then the epics give us attack percent and crit rate. We also get attack percent and attack speed. Attack speed, attack percent and skill haste, and then attack percent and enlightenment. The legendary sets always do change each season. So I'm just going to run through the new ones that we've got for this season. So first of all, we've got a reoccurring set, so the derivative damage set, which gives us attack percent and enlightenment and increases derivative damage dealt by the wearer by 25%. So that one was really nice. I'm glad that has stayed because it's kind of perfect for those damage dealers. Next up, we've got the emissary staff, or emissary's whisper. So attack percent by 15 and skill haste by 20. 3-piece effect is when unleashing ultimate skills, the hero gains 4% damage bonus up to 5 stacks. So I'm guessing that doesn't disappear. I'm guessing it's just an outright permanent buff. So after your 5th ultimate, you'll have a nice hefty boost to the rest of your damage. Not sure exactly. See, that comes with skill haste. It's a really nice set, actually. I'm quite happy with that. Next up, we've got the Dominator chest. So Echo of War set. Attack percent by 15 and attack speed by 20%. A 3-piece effect gains 50% attack speed. Whenever basic attacks trigger a critical hit, the current damage dealt is increased by 10%. That is insane. Dauntless and Shadow are going to love this set. It's going to be incredibly strong. Baseline, you've got to think it's given 70% attack speed before anything else. That is a really nice set, and it looks really. So lastly, for the damage sets, we've got the Undead chest. So Shade of Death, attack percent by 15 and crit rate by 10. 3-piece effect, when dealing critical hit, 10% of the crit damage difference between the hero and the enemy will be converted into damage up to 20%. I have a feeling that no PvE content has any crit damage or crit rate, so reaching the upper limit of this 20% damage bonus is just going to require 200% crit damage on your team, or on your damage dealers, to get an extra 20% damage. So this could be really good. Obviously, it's great that it comes with crit rate as well. So yeah, that's a really nice change. In PvP, obviously, against supports and stuff, it'll be kind of more effective. Against other damage dealers, you're going to gain less of a damage bonus, but it's going to help us to pick off tanks and stuff easier. So yeah, I'm happy with that set. It's quite a nice addition. Right, next up, let's look at the tank sets. We've got the Ancestral Protection set back. So the change here, though, is instead of resistance, it now gives us defense percent again, which is huge. That is such a nice addition. It was actually really bad when they took that away at the end of Season 1 because it meant there was no sets that gave defense percent. So very glad to see that back. We all know how it works. Obviously, the wearer takes 15% of the damage that the rest of the team take, while also gaining 15% damage reduction themselves. So one person in this in your team is going to help to keep everybody else alive for a little bit longer. Next up, we've got the Oasis Guardian set. So Hope of Oasis, 20 skill haste and 15% HP. When the wearer's HP is higher than 60%, the damage taken will be reduced by 25%. That's alright. It's a nice little damage reduction set. Be good for things like Vortex, where you're taking the Ball of Lightning hit. As long as you're over 60% HP, it's going to do 25% less damage. And obviously, HP is what you need to make sure you're the Call of Lightning target. So yeah, this is a cool set. Not quite as exciting as having defense back on the Ancestral set, but still good. And this one we have seen before in Season 2, the Cyril's Whisper set. So skill haste and HP percent. 3-piece effect, when the wearer successfully inflicts a debuff, all allies gain an additional 15% attack for 10 seconds. Very good to see this one back. This is a perfect set for your Witch's Remains target, because you're obviously lining that up with your damage dealers anyway. You're going to make sure they've got that extra 15% attack for their ultimate skill. So this is a huge thing to see back in the game. It's also nice to see 3 different tank sets in the game instead of just the 2, just to kind of spice it up and add some variety to builds as well. Right, next up we've got Grave of Rot. So have a look here. So first of all, we've got the Intertidal chest. So Power of Tides, accuracy and resistance. 3-piece effect. When the wearer deals damage, there is a 75% chance to inflict silence for 6 seconds. This skill only takes effect once every 8 seconds. So effectively, 6 seconds, only every 8 seconds, you can only really have 2 seconds of downtime. 75% chance is really high. So this is going to help to keep enemies completely silenced and under control to, I mean, it almost feels like an empowered version of the stun set. Obviously, silence isn't as effective as stuns, but either way, that is a really nice addition. What have we got next? So we've got the Mona Lisa's set still, unfortunately not the Puppeteer set, which I would love to see back. Accuracy and skill haste. After casting an ultimate skill, the wearer heals the ally with the lowest current HP by 5% max HP. So just to confirm, that is 5% max HP of the wearer of this set, rather than 15% max HP, sorry. The wearer of this set, not of the person getting healed. So the higher HP you've got your heroes in with this set on, the more they're going to heal the rest of your team. So that is a nice thing to see back. It really does help. What have we got next? Back. So we have got the stun set back. So a lot of control coming from sets this season. So we've got obviously the silence set, and we've got the Holy Hunter set, which gives us accuracy and resistance. 3-piece effect is when the wearer deals damage to an enemy, there is a 20% chance of inflicting stunned for 3 seconds. Derivative damage won't trigger this effect. So for anybody struggling in Pillar of Trials or Famiander, this set is your goal. You want to equip as many people as you can in this set or the silence set, and just keep going until you can lock out the enemies and get through it. It is literally the key to success if you're struggling. So I'm really glad to see that back. Obviously, we didn't have it in Season 3. We did in Season 1 and Season 2. So yeah, that's great. Really glad to see that one back. So I believe that is all the sets that have come in. I don't think they've added any more mythical art items. Have a really quick look. That's not changed. Nope, that's not changed. And finally, the damage stuff, which I assume is also not changed. So the mythical stuff is completely the same. There's no changes there. So it's just the new sets. I personally am a big fan of them, especially the attack speed set. That's going to be really strong. So yeah, that is all for this video. And obviously, it's nice to get a bit of an insight into what gear we're going to be wearing going forward. Obviously, the season does come out in a week. So it's nice to get some kind of ideas prepared to know how you're going to build your heroes and what gear you're going to be looking for. So the only other thing is I do just want to say once again a massive thank you to Dragonheir Silent Gods for sponsoring this video. Remember, if you are enjoying the look of the game and you want to give it a try, please do click the link in the description or the pinned comment and get involved today. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.